WTFers, I have 3 things I want to talk about today. Very quickly, but 3 things. The Lung Cancer Mortality Reduction Act. If you don't already know, it has been reintroduced and we need to pound it. We need to be contacting our congressional reps. I know it doesn't sound fun. I know when we think of Congress and all that kind of fun stuff, it's pretty apathetic on the part of most people, but we can't have that attitude. We just can't. So I am going to be your pest from now on, even more of a pest than I have been. We must contact our congressional reps about the Lung Cancer Mortality Reduction Act. If you go to my WTF Facebook page, under the discussion area, you'll see links to different ways that you can contact them. Even if you don't know who your reps are, there's a link there in terms of finding out who your reps are, how to contact them. There's also some quick tips on different social media activities that you can do to help spread the word. But first and foremost, get your reps called, written to. The phone numbers are there, the emails are there. They're already pre-existing emails. All you have to do is sign it, send it. And I want to tell you that these do work. They're very generic, but we did hear from a lot of the legislative aides from the different reps that we met with on Capitol Hill. They do look at the volume of these kinds of emails that come in. So we need to keep the volume going. Once it hits about, I don't remember, 200 to 500 maybe a week or so, they said that that's when they go to their boss and let them know that, hey, a lot of people are talking about this, so get it on the radar. So please, if you haven't done so, please do so, and tell your friends and family to do so, because as you know, advocacy is not an easy thing. First and foremost, it's very difficult for lung cancer because, frankly, we don't have a lot of survivors. That's just the fact of it. So we need to make up for the lack of survivors. We need to tap into your friends and family. It's paramount. And yourself. And I completely understand people going through treatment, other things. It's difficult. It's very difficult. You're tired. You're trying to deal with the disease along with the stigma, along with everything else that's going on with it. But this is where we really need to rally the troops and tell your family and friends how important it truly is. Okay, so go to the discussion section on Facebook or ask me, post it on the Facebook page, Twitter, whatever. If you don't know where this information is, I have it, I will give it to you. Okay, second of all here. Okay, the other project that I'm working on, and you may have seen, is a WTF, What the F Do I Eat, Damn Cancer cookbook. And this is somewhat of an entrepreneurial project. And what it's going to do is it's going to highlight maybe 12 to 15 different WTFers, and we're going to chemo bust your favorite recipes. What do I mean by that? You know what chemo does to you. Sometimes you lose your sense of smell, taste, foods that you love just don't work for you anymore, or you can't eat them. We're going to chemo bust them so that you can taste them, or maybe alter the food a little bit so that you can get those foods back. It's going to be a book about empowerment. It's going to be a book about community. It's going to have a bunch of awesome recipes, and no, it's not going to be one of those whacked out crazy try this new diet type of cookbook. We all love normal foods, if you will, and we want to feel normal, so we're going to try to do that. And this book, again, it's going to be about the community, how we can empower one another, how we can further raising awareness and funding for lung cancer. What it also does, this project will enable me to be able to continue my work as an advocate for lung cancer on an ongoing basis. I want to continue my WTF campaign on, like I said, on a full-time basis. You know, again, where's the funding? I couldn't care less if I made a dime for what I'm doing because it just matters so much to me. But there's also those things called bills. You know how it is. So part of the proceeds will be going to lung cancer research, and part of it will be going to me, frankly, to earn a living. So that information will be coming soon. I know people are eager to submit recipes, and I will have all of that information up very, very, very soon. I know I'm rambling here, but I just have so much to say. I promised I'd keep it short. The other thing is I'm continuing to look into and develop further an interview that I had with Otis Brawley from the American Cancer Society. I know there's tension, a lot of tension, if that's the correct word, between not only the lung cancer community, but many cancer communities in general, and about not understanding fully how the American Cancer Society operates and how it works. So I want you to know that I'm continuing to work on that, and it's a long process because I'm wanting and needing to interview the right people and make it a comprehensive and as fair report as I possibly can. So please be patient on that. Please continue to be vigilant. Please continue to ask questions. If things don't make sense, there's probably a reason for that. So please continue to do that, because that is the way, the only way that we can make progress, better understand the way things operate, or change them if need be. So what does this all come down to again? Mobilize, mobilize, mobilize. It's not easy, but we have to do it. We have to do it, have to do it, have to do it. I'm here with you to do it. Again, if you have questions, ideas, throw them at me. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. But first and foremost, contact your reps. We need to get on that big and bad. And here's happy Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. And I will be chatting with you soon. And WTF, of course.